Crime these days in Colorado. Suspects getting out on bond, then defying court orders. It's a key election year issue as Republicans allege that Democrats are soft on crime. For example, Republican clerk Tina Peters is a fugitive tonight. A warrant is out for her arrest for leaving Colorado without a judge's permission while she faces felony charges for tampering with election equipment. Colorado's most famous election denier revealed her location out of state in hilarious fashion when she demanded a recount in her Secretary of State's race by filing a certified letter from Nevada. Criminal mastermind is not a phrase that seems to apply. Here's politics guy Marshall Zellinger.
Can you guys help me say Tina?
This event is in Las Vegas.
Tina Peters, come on up. Tina. The
CSPOA conference is the Constitutional Sheriffs and Peace Officers Association. Basically, they believe the Constitution gives them more power than the president. Peters spoke at this conference on Tuesday.
This right here is a letter to Secretary Jenna Griswold.
She showed off a letter to the crowd. That letter is this request for a recount in her Republican primary for Secretary of State, a race she lost by 88,000 votes.
I've got to go get it notarized, and this is going off to Jenna Griswold today.
That's how the Republican Mesa County District Attorney found out she was out of state without a judge's permission. The recount request was notarized in Nevada. She's been out of jail on bond in her felony case regarding the tampering of Mesa County election equipment. That case also requires her to get permission to leave the state. Mesa County's DA asked a judge to revoke her bond because there was no permission. A judge revoked that bond this morning, meaning there is a warrant for her arrest. This afternoon, her attorney, Harvey Steinberg, blamed himself and wants the judge to make the arrest warrant go away. He told the judge that Peters sent this email to him and 3 other attorneys 1 week ago today. He told the judge this email was part of an email thread, and it was not noticed that she had provided her plans to travel to Vegas, which were spelled out on lines 4 through 6 of an 8-line email. He has asked that the arrest warrant be tossed if she shows up to a court hearing tomorrow. That court hearing is tomorrow afternoon in Mesa County. Tina Peters needs to show up in person, and perhaps the arrest warrant will be no more. Then, Kyle, comes the question of if the judge believes her attorney that she didn't know she was breaking the law when she left the state. What happens? Does someone need to be punished for something, whether it's her or him?
Yeah, and I mean, and it's not like she just got some random attorney out of the phone book. I mean, Harvey Steinberg represents some of the biggest pro athletes in town. The other attorneys who are copied on there, you got Scott Gessler, who's the former Republican Secretary of State. He's her attorney. Then you got Randy Corporon. He's the current RNC committee member for Colorado. She's got like this big, high-powered Republican lawyer team that apparently couldn't keep track of her.
Harvey Steinberg is really falling on the sword in this document in the motion to the judge, because he says, why would she be so public, being on this live stream, notarizing something from Nevada? If she thought she was breaking the law, why would she be so flippant about it? I hadn't seen her email. I should have notified you. We'll find out tomorrow what happened.
Yeah, a judge might point out that the last time she was accused of breaking the law, she also kind of broadcast that publicly, but yeah, who knows? All right, thanks, Marshall. Peters is not the only election denier seeking a recount after a lost primary. Former Republican U.S. Senate candidate Ron Hanks is demanding a recount from the Secretary of State as well. Got to tell you, these races were not close. I mean, Hanks lost to Joe O'Dea in the GOP Senate primary by 56,000 votes. But both Hanks and Peters have asked the Secretary of State to estimate the cost of a recount. Neither committed to paying for one, but that's how it works unless your race is super close. If you get smoked and you want a recount, you got to pay for it yourself.